Hey everybody, how you doing? I decided to do a little live stream today. I haven't done anything in a while, and reading all these comments and reading just the way the things are going in Quartzsite, I wanted to ask you a question. What kind of nomad do you want to be? Do you want to be a full-time RVer? Most full-time RVers are retired people with a check that have saved up at least $10,000 for repairs. Because motors break, transmissions break, and all that stuff breaks. There's other kind of excuse me. I had a little cold that's kind of hard to talk sometimes. But showing you this wonderful scenery today. But some people are boondockers, and boondockers have every kind of rig you can imagine. They have vans, converted trucks, tractor trailers, everything you can imagine. And there's like 15 different slots of how that can affect you. Do you have a check? Whether you've worked your whole life and now you're a little older, you get a disability check. Can you live off of that check? Well, if you saved your money and you got a rainy day fund and you don't have to have the best of everything, well, that is surviving. But most of us want to thrive out here. We want to do what we want to do. Myself, I like to be around a few friends, like 2 at a time. I don't like it crowded. I do not drink anymore at all. I'm on medication. Now, I cannot drink. And I never was an alcoholic anyway. But, where are you in this big picture of a nomad? What kind of nomad are you? Because what fits my agenda might not fit yours. Right now I have a Dodge Caravan Sport. And I love it to go out on weekend trips. Could I live in it? Not very comfortably. Now, some people live in a Prius. You know, one of them small little electric cars? And I ask you, do they do it because of necessity? Because they have to? Because I'm going to talk about something a little different now. RV parks. There's a lot of us that live in RV parks. I live in an RV park. I don't pay a whole lot for rent. And I am in the town of Quartzsite. It's like 30 miles from Parker, Arizona, where they got a movie theater and a bunch of stuff to do. There's a casino, there's other stuff. And it does get hot here in the summertime, but I have plenty of AC. And my electric bill in the summertime is $250. My light bill right now is $35. So wintertime versus summer times, your bills change. And now you can do whatever you want to. You can live on the East Coast, you can live on the West Coast. Now, if you cross the line to California, you're probably going to pay higher prices unless you go to a place like Slab City. Slab City has a mix of all kinds of people. People that are, would say, restricted by their drug use, and some wonderful artists out there. There's Salvation Mountain. If you can stay away from the meth heads, find a nice quiet place, Slab City could be an option. But the most important thing, and I mean the most important thing, is to find a lifestyle that you will enjoy more than your past. Now, if there's a bunch of stuff like you like doing in the town or the city you live, maybe leaving all that for the quiet solitude of the desert is a plus or a minus to you. You've got to figure that out. Nobody can tell you that. There is no grand poobah of the desert. You know, there's some people that think they are fooling people because they're making tons of money off of other people. But how's that going to help you if somebody's making $100,000 a year off trying to tell you something he thinks you want to hear? I remember watching a program on TV about people working in their RVs, and this was years ago. And they wanted to interview this one older fella, and he says, I don't want to tell you what I do. And he says, you know, and they said, why is that? And he says, I'm comfortable out here. Now, will I be comfortable with 10,000 other people at the same camp spot that I'm at? No, I would not be. Alright, I think I saw somebody joining in here. Where have I been for the last week? Well, I kind of wanted to let the RTR play its course and not chime in on it, and not let the people do what they're going to do, because a lot of people enjoy that kind of thing. And because I like something totally different, does not mean I should run my mouth about something I don't agree with all the time. Well, the point of this video is, you're a nomad, you're an RVer, you're this or that. You are that person. I may not be that person. Or your next door neighbor might not be that person. How you live your life is just totally different than others. Now, do I like pulling into a really nice RV park every once in a while with a bunch of really nice people and have a potluck dinner and get to know them for a day or two and then head off into the wilderness? Yeah, I'd say that's what kind of RVer I am. I've spent weeks upon weeks in Colorado in the middle of nowhere with no cell service. It was some of the best times I had ever spent. And when I came out, I uploaded some videos. And they're on an old channel of mine. And if you look back at my videos, I explain it to you why I don't have that channel anymore. Basically, sometimes I just want to be by myself and I don't want to do YouTube. So I started this channel and it started growing like crazy. And I said, here I go again. Because I do not plan on monetizing anything I ever do. But I enjoy the company. But I'm not going to be here all the time. Some weeks I might put up 30 videos. Some weeks I might not put up any. Alright, I'm starting to ramble on. I've enjoyed this time with y'all. I will probably be doing a video within the next couple of days. Don't know what it's going to be exactly yet. But it probably... I'm steering out of the drama zone for a while. You ever hear that old saying? The closer you get to the center of the vortex, the more probability you're going to be sucked into it. So every once in a while, I got to back myself off of the craziness of the bottom of YouTube. So y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. And I believe I'm going to take myself to California. Maybe. I don't know. But thank y'all for coming. And I'm out of here.